Statues come alive. The first thing they tell you during orientation is to never fall asleep at the museum. It's not about theft, my supervisor joked, it's about respect. At 2 a.m., sitting in front of a wall of security monitors, I thought I understood, until I caught a glimpse of the Marble Archer in Gallery 4, bow poised, now facing the opposite wall. I blinked, rewound the feed, but the statue had never moved on camera. Still, every time I glanced back, it had shifted. I told myself it was a trick of exhaustion, but something colder prickled my spine, the unshakable feeling that I wasn't alone in the control room. I started keeping a journal, noting every oddity: the bronze maiden with her back turned, now staring directly into the hall, the Sphinx that seemed just a step closer to the security door each night. I even tried marking the pedestals with tape, but by dawn, the marks vanished. The other guards laughed it off, but I noticed how none of them would stay past midnight, always making up excuses to leave early. Last night, as I reviewed the tapes, I realized there were gaps, tiny flickers of static, always when the statues shifted. That's when I heard a soft scrape behind me. Not from the hall, but inside the control room. The monitors glitched, showing my own reflection, but it was wrong. My eyes were fixed and glassy, lips parted in a silent scream. The Marble Archer was no longer on screen. Heart pounding, I slowly turned, feeling the air grow icy, realizing what the cameras couldn't show: the statues didn't just move, they watched, and waited, and learned. I tried to run, but the door wouldn't budge. Something heavy blocked it from the other side. I watched, helpless, as the reflection on the monitor stepped forward, out of sync with my own movements, a pale grin spreading across its face. The last thing I remember was cold stone fingers closing around my wrist, dragging me into the darkness. If you're reading this, don't take the night shift at the museum. The statues aren't the only ones out of place, they're looking for something to fill the empty pedestals.